Right, time for showbiz. Miss J has joined me. Hello, Miss J.
Hello. So, Shelley Manson's Champagne, or let's say Sparrow Productions, because it's Ken Atto and Shelley Manson together making Sparrow Production. They're back with season 2 of their series called Champagne, and they had a preview for their cast, and they say core fans. So, Ibrahim Bembako was there at the preview, and he's been speaking to both cast and the core fans.
It's a preview event, so we thought, look, let's gather our core fans, let's get our cast and crew, all the hard-working people behind this production. Let's get them in one space, get them to see their hard work.
I mean, very exciting story, but whatever it is, we have to do our job. So yeah, we'll look at it.
Well, it's good. It's good. It was nice experiencing it. I think that maybe they have to increase the suspense a bit so that you can follow more, you edge to look more of it.
Did you love what you saw?
Oh, I did. I loved it.
Did you see the season 1?
Yes, I did. It was very nice.
Something you like?
The cast and everything.
How did you see it?
For me, I really think it's really real. Yeah, like it's real life, what's happening in the nation now and in the whole world. So I really think it's real.
I loved it.
You love it?
Yes, I can't wait to actually see the rest.
How are you?
I'm fine. I loved it. It was
Did you
great.
see season 1?
No, I didn't see season 1. But because of this, I'm going to see season 1.
Fantastic, man. This guy was so smooth, man. That's a smooth man.
How was it on set?
As exciting as you guys are watching it. That's how excited we were on set.
When Shelley called me and said it's time for season 2, I was like, oh my God, finally, let's do this. Because it's such a great story, and I didn't want us to end on season 1. And I mean, that twist in season 2 just got me so excited.
But from what I saw in the first 3 episodes, some of the storylines were just very, very powerful. I mean, it was a great experience.
You've seen the smiles on your face.
Yes,
good,
I
right?
saw the smiles, I saw the clapping. I had the clapping. I think people are really excited.
All afraid to do.
Anaba, so what kind of lessons are we putting out there for our youngsters?
Most of us don't even know what we want until it hits us in the face.
Every single time he comes around, she just turns into this emotional, wishy-washy, love-struck thing. That is exactly what she needs.
Okay, so we look forward to season 2 of Champagne. Yeah. But, you know, some celebs have had their names being called on social media for various outrageous reasons. There's a certain account that was activated for some days now, or got activated for some days now, talking about, you know, some celebs sleeping with others for money, alleging some people have got HIV. Yeah. And one of the people whose name was mentioned in this submission is DKB. His story, according to this account, was that a young lady approached him for school fees of 1,300, and he asked the lady to meet him somewhere in Accra, slept with her, and gave her 200 cedis. And DKB, who didn't find that amusing at all, went to the CIDs of headquarters to make a complaint, and then also told the public that he is going to see this to a logical conclusion. And we've been asking why, because he's not the only one whose name was mentioned. But he said, look, the dent that slapping Zainab in 2012 did to him, a big brother, you know, had a very huge toll on him. Yeah. He wouldn't wait till this does say.
And the WhatsApp chat was falsified.
How did you know that?
Because how difficult is it for me to have a phone number and save it as your name and chat somebody? So I looked at it and said, I've not even had a chat with anybody in this regard. And what they claim, assuming I really chatted somebody, what they claim was a conversation between me and the girl over the school fees or not, was not in the chat. So how do you chat me about school fees, but you don't chat, but telepathically we are chatting about school fees? I get girls who enter my DM and inbox me, I really like you, I'm crashing on you. And then when they tell me they are crashing on me, I just tell them to drive safely.
So to be realistic, you don't take your DMs from girls serious. You don't get to have a conversation on social media with girls.
No,
meet me here, let's have a drink.
Which drink? I'm not thirsty. And you can use all sorts of mechanisms to get popular, devise all sorts of strategies. I don't mind. but for my brand, don't touch it. If you touch it, it's warfare. Because at one point in time, I was Africa's and Ghana's most hated personality in 2012.
Because of Big Brother?
The Big Brother issue. Now look at me over the years. I've worked so hard to gain my laurels, to gain my glories, to gain my victories and achievements. I've worked so hard to clean the image. I don't want to go back to the dustbin again. So I will never be happy with anybody who wants to take me back to the dustbin. Because it's not easy to clean up your image. I was literally useless for almost a year. So bad that I wrote proposal to Fiesta Condoms. And Fiesta Condom told me that they don't sponsor women beaters.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very, very emotionally damaging. I remember. It doesn't make sense. You understand? And all these depression states, I didn't allow it get to me. I've worked hard to lift my name up. That is why I took the bold step to go and report. And I think so far, of all the celebrities who have been accused falsely, I don't know who else has taken up this this step, because me, I don't joke with my brand.
Is it because you're afraid that you might lose the deals that you've had, you know, with, you know, companies and also?
Afraid. I'll only be afraid if it's true. I'm not afraid. I'm trying to restore faith in my followers and my fans.
You're hopeful that they will find the personalities behind.
The beautiful thing is that the people themselves will find themselves. Because these things, they happen all the time, and confusion always falls among them. Oh, yes.
So you're even prepared if it takes more than, you know, months. It takes more than 2 months, 3 months, even up to a year.
Sweetie, a few months on power.
So you go back within a month if you don't hear anything?
Month. Even if it takes 5 years, I'll bring that person to book.
I mean, but I can feel his
pain, yeah. So you know that musician Banky W was one of the people who was contesting for the House of Reps position in Etiosa in Lagos on the MDP ticket. He didn't go with. Oh, okay. So Banky has refused to say categorically that he is lost, but he's been sending messages of hope to a lot of people who believed in him.
I hope we look back at what we accomplished in just 3 months, and it shows us what we can do with the next 4 years. I hope we realize that winning some areas in Etiosa is proof that we can do this anywhere. I hope we know it's only failure when you stop trying, and battles are only lost when you stop fighting. The real MDP logo is a ladder. I hope we are not yet tired of climbing. I hope we remember what we said all along, that no matter the outcome, Election Day was never our finish line, it was only our starting point. I hope we made our generation proud. We were greatly outnumbered, but we stood out in the crowd. The movement must now begin where the campaign ends. This was never a 3-month race. This is a lifelong commitment. May our efforts be rewarded, our names remembered, and may history be kind. May we still fix Nigeria, one community at a time. I hope you join us. MDP, stronger together.
But if it turns out he lost, we wish him
Oh,
better
he
luck
did
next
lose.
time.
He lost. But, you know, he had his celebrity friends believing in him, and that was beautiful.
Better
Tiwa
luck next
Savage.
time. He shouldn't give up.
Well, I'm not sure he will. But R. Kelly also is out on bail. And the interesting part of it is that we hear that a certain Chicago woman who says she's friends to R. Kelly was the one who secured his bail of $100,000. And we also hear that right from, you know, getting bail, he walks to an eatery that allegedly is where he picks up young girls. So we don't know what's going on, but now we know that at least he's out on bail.
Well, yeah.
And he's supposed to reappear in March, so let's see how.
It's a shame, though, because lots of people look up to R. Kelly.
Did you hear that people said he was going to come to Ghana, and Ghanaians were like, no, we don't need him here.
Really?
We have youngsters here to protect, we don't need him here. Can you imagine? So sad, you know.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. G, for bringing us showbiz. And